Hey guys, it's, what is it? What the date? December 16th today. December 16th, and that means it's almost Christmas. And I just want to talk about how much I really, really hate Christmas. I hate it. And it's not that I hate the mythology or I hate being with my family. No, it's the gift giving. I hate the gifts, and that really is the focus. And it's all just too much to handle. And you know what I've noticed? I noticed that every single year, every year, Christmas gets worse and worse. You know, you know why it is? Because when you're a little kid, and nothing matters to you. All that happens is you get a bunch of gifts. You get a bunch of gifts from people that are way richer than you. You got your mom and dad giving you great gifts. You got your aunt and uncle. Your grandparents drop you some cash. Everybody's giving you great gifts. And the more relatives you have. I'm an only child, and I have almost no relatives because our Russian families are small. But even me, I can't even imagine people who had a lot of like aunts and uncles. That must have been like your 6th grade Christmas must have been the best time of anybody's life. You're getting like Nintendos and video games and erector sets and Legos and all the G.I. Joes in the world and Ninja Turtle toys and VHS tapes of the best cartoons in the world and X-Men figurines. Man, that was the best. I remember, you know what I remember? My favorite Christmas ever, my most memorable Christmas is when I don't know what grade I was in, but I was I was a little kid, and I got the glow-in-the-dark Domino Rally set and a pair of stilts. Holy shit. That was the best Christmas I ever had in my life. It was amazing. I remember in our basement, we had an unfinished basement at the time, so just some cement and like plywood. And I would walk on those stilts in the basement for hours. For like 2 weeks, I was in the basement 3 hours a day, every single day, just practicing my stilt walking. For no good reason, just walking on my stilts. And then I'd take them outside, and I'd walk outside with them, and I was just walking on my stilts all the time. And then when the nighttime came, and it was too late to walk on my stilts, I'd build Domino Rally sets. I would build Domino Rally. And then my parents would go on vacation, and I go to my grandma's, and I'd bring a Nintendo, but this time I brought my Domino Rally set, and I made my glow-in-the-dark Domino Rally, and it was the best time I ever had in my life. And I'll never have that again, because now I'm older, and now Christmas fucking sucks, man. Now I give more gifts than I get, I spend a ton of money, and the stuff I get, it sucks. I don't want the shit I get. Because, back when you are little, you don't spend any money, and you just get stuff. So it's 100% like net gain. Now it isn't, because now I have no choice. I have no choice but to look at it as what I give versus what I get. I've got no choice but to do it that way, because guess what? I'm spending a bunch of money giving gifts to everybody. And then all said and done, January 2nd, I'm going to look at all the shit I got over the holiday mayhem, and I'm going to go, God, this is fucking worthless. And I spend like $500 on gifts for all the people I need to give gifts for. And every year, and correct me if I'm wrong, all you people who are older than me, I'm 30. Correct me if I'm wrong, every single year it gets worse. You have to give more and you get less. And you have to give better and you get worse. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because, the more, like, as you make friends, this is more like, when you're little, your parents give you gifts and that's about it. Like, 8-year-olds aren't giving each other gifts. Maybe they write each other a card, whatever the fuck. But, like, they're not giving each other gifts, Now that I'm, like, older, I have to give gifts to my peers. And I have a hard time doing that. I have a hard time figuring out what my peers need. And they're having just as hard of a time. And you know why that is? Because for the most part, everybody who's, like, an adult, they already have all the shit they need. Sure, it'd be nice to get, like, the shit you can't afford, but no one's getting you the shit you can't afford because they can't afford it either. Like, we're all in the same spot. Like, all my coworkers have the same job as me. You know what I mean? Like, nobody can give me a car or a motorcycle or fucking new windows. Nobody can give me that shit. All they can give me is a stupid book or a DVD or an Xbox game. And God help them if they give me an Xbox game I don't already have, because I probably already have all the games I want. They can give me a game I don't want, sure, and then I'll kind of like it. Oh, thanks for giving me the game, and I'll check out. But, like, I don't care. If I didn't have that game, I just not really mind. And then at the same time, I'm having just as hard of a time coming up with what to give my friends. What do I give them? Books, DVDs, some stupid toy? In the end of the whole thing, I'm down $200, and I got a bunch of fucking stupid books and DVDs to show for it that I don't even want, because I pirate all my shit anyway, Now, parents, everybody's parents, don't tell me you don't have the same problem as me. What do you get for your parents? It's really not possible. I mean, I got these two people in my life. I've known them for 30 years. You know? I know everything they have. What do I give to my mom? Alright, what do I give her? I know she already has everything she wants because I go over to their house and I go, and she tells me, oh, I got this new fucking pillow. I got a new robe. I got new slippers. I got new shoes. I got new mugs and silverware. What do you get from my parents? First off, my parents have way more money than I do. So if I want to give my mom a cool mug, she already has a cool mug. She has a mug way cooler than the mug I got her. You know what I got my... This is a special case, okay? Most people's parents are much nicer than mine. I don't know if it's a Russian thing or just my parents, but my mom is really fucking mean. Okay? So this is a true story. This is a true story. I go, and last year I got my mom... What's my mom do all day? Okay, she doesn't work anymore. She's all done working. So she watches TV, and she sits on the couch, kind of watches TV. She cooks, she cleans, she does all that. But with her leisure time, she doesn't really have any hobbies. She mostly just watches TV. So I'm like, you know what would be a good idea for my mom is an electric blanket. Because she could be warm on her couch, watching TV, turn on the blanket, and then she can go make some tea or cook some dinner, and then when she comes back to the couch, it's already warm for her. I think that would be that's a really thoughtful, great gift to me, you know? Because she already has everything else, but I know for a fact she doesn't have that. So I give it to her. I shit you not. Okay, I give it to her. She looks at it and goes, ugh, this is not a good gift. I don't need this. This is, you know what? Here, why don't you take it? Why don't you take it? My mom just gives it back to me and says, why don't you take it? Maybe you can return it or something. You know? I mean, I can't say I didn't see it coming. I know my mom pretty well, and if something isn't useful to her, will definitely let you know. But it's like, that was the best I could muster. That was the best I could do, is like, what does my mom really need that she doesn't have? What does she do? What is a thoughtful gift I can give her? I give her an electric blanket. She shits all over me. You know what I mean? Now this year it's the 16th. I have no gift for my mom. I'm never going to have a gift for her. What am I supposed to do? Write her a stupid fucking card? Man. And she's going to hate the card I give her anyway. She's like, oh great, it's just a card. And then she's going to tell me a story about what one of her friend's sons gave her and how great of a son he is and how bad of a son I am. Christmas sucks, man. It sucks more every year. And next year, even if I get a good gift this year, next year's the same fucking thing. It's going to suck next year too. And what am I going to get from my parents? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to get. What I'm going to get from them. Usually it's pretty good, but it's like now that I can afford to get the stuff I want myself, and they don't spend all that much time with me. Like I don't live with them anymore, so they don't know that much about me anymore. They don't know what I want. So now they're going to give me, I don't know what, a bunch of socks and underwear, and that's great. I love socks and underwear. You can never get enough. All you ladies out there who watch me, your boyfriends, fathers, and brothers can never get enough socks, underwear, and undershirts. There's never a limit to that. But at the same time, those gifts are just not that great. Either are gift cards. They're not that thoughtful. You're never going to have that, like, big open eyes, like, oh my god, a Nintendo 64. You're never going to have that again. That ends when you stop being a kid. And that's when Christmas starts to suck. I love family dinner. I like seeing all my relatives. But all this gift giving, all the time I have to spend, all the shit I have to get that I have to store, all the junk I get that I have to find a place in my house to keep, or else I feel guilty. Honestly, just as quickly I'll throw it all right in the trash. You know, I don't need that shit. I wish I could just get a big refund for everything I got. If Christmas was just a regular, like Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving's a holiday. You don't need to do anything. You get all the days off you deserve. You go with your family, you hang out, and you don't need to mess with gifts. Perfect holiday. Thanksgiving is the best. And Christmas, it used to be the best, and now it progressively gets worse and worse. Tell me if you disagree, but honestly, I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can. Unless you're 12, then you can. Thanks for watching.